Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Diamond the Slayer, and I'm back with another video. If you can't tell, I have a special guest here with me today, and I'm so excited about this, y'all. She's my first female on my podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes, she's the first female, a boss at that, okay? The one and only Keisha Platinum. You understand?
Hey.
Welcome, Keisha.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
And I'm just so happy you came, like, seriously, because I'm really excited to get into some things, talk about her real estate business, her being a promoter, okay? One of the biggest to do it as a female, okay? And just being a boss-ass bitch, period, okay? So the first question for you, Keisha, is where are you from? Like, what part of Jamaica? Are you fully Jamaican? Or you're Jamaican like me? Or like
I'm fully Jamaican.
Okay.
So I'm from Spanish Town. I grew up in Spanish Town. I went to high school in Spanish Town.
Okay.
And I migrated, like right after high school. Went to college here in the United States, and from then I've been here. So I guess you'd consider me being Jamaican / American.
A little foreigner. Okay. So you're full Jamaican. Mm-hmm. So the name Platinum at the end of Keisha, how did you earn? Because not everybody, we know a lot of ugly girls like this call they so pretty and all these things, but for somebody to give you the name Keisha Platinum, to me that just says a lot.
So my brother.
He named you Platinum at the end? What you think you showed him? And
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know, he's my younger brother, and growing up, him always said, "I love fancy car. I'm a love big car."
Yeah, okay.
So
diva status. You was on your diva shit.
So one day, he was with me and my kid's dad. Because I got married young.
Okay.
He got me a ring, an engagement ring. Mm-hmm. So I started to say, if I'm not platinum, she not take it, So make sure it's not platinum again, And that was pretty much when I was like 19, 20.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So niggas been respecting you since a youngin'. So your brother really did see that in you, and he know your value, your worth.
And ever since then, he called me Keisha Platinum.
Okay.
And he's like, you can't just be Keisha.
Keisha Platinum. Yes. Wow, stamped it. Okay. So when do you think you felt like a boss? Like you just know your name was stamped. I'm walking in my truth as a black queen. I'm a boss. Like you just knew. Like
so after college, and I moved to Atlanta, and I sold my first $1 million property.
What?
And that was from 2003.
2003, Keisha?
Yes.
Your first $1 million property?
Yes.
I'm sure your brother was proud of you, right?
Oh my God, yes. And but you know what's funny? At that age, while I was selling real estate, I had a restaurant in Columbia Drive. Mm-hmm. I had a diaper store.
Oh, what store?
A diaper store, like a kid's store, like a little baby Zara. It was a diaper store. It was called Kids to Kids.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know these things.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, but my restaurant was right next to the diaper store. And that was in Columbia Drive over there off Memorial.
Memorial, okay.
And I sold real estate at the time. So I was like hustling.
So what drove you? Was your parents like hustlers? Like, what drove you to just become such a boss and just be so all about business at such a young age?
My mom is a principal. She's a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my dad is a businessman. He has his own store. He was the first person to bring cable to Jamaica.
Really?
Yes. Mr. Benjamin, rest in peace, Dad.
Yes. So you grew up in a 2-family household? Or just both of your parents were just in your life, like very active?
Both my parents were in my life until my dad passed in 2021. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they were married for 48 years. My daddy was a bad man still, my mother girl and stuff, but So
do you think like me coming from no parents really to raise me, just family, they helped or whatever. But do you think having both parents in your life help you to stay on the right track and just make the right decisions in life?
It does.
It does, right?
Yes.
You went to college and did all the right things.
My mom was a stickler for education. She's she's always pushing me, you know. Mm-hmm. After I finished my bachelor's degree from FIU, mommy was like, "Oh, you're not stopping there. I want you to be Dr. Keisha."
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
So I finished my master's.
Mm-hmm. And you had to keep. That's
not
enough.
Keep going.
Like,
it's not enough. I said, "Mommy, the only way I'm going to finish my doctorate, I'll let you pay for it."
Yeah.
Because I'm good. I'm good where I'm at right now. Yeah. I didn't want to go further. I mean, I would love the doctor behind my name, but that's just for status. And as it is right now, I'm not even using my bachelor's degree. Mm-hmm. I'm not even using my master's degree. I'm,
So what you do best. Okay. Yeah. What year did you have your first big event?
My first.
And what can you remember about that event?
Oh my God. One of the biggest events I've had.
Was it first one?
No, it wasn't my first.
Okay.
But the biggest was Beanie Man in 2009.
Simpson by himself?
Yes.
But yeah, so you said your biggest was Beanie Man?
My biggest was Beanie Man at 2009 Club Bliss. Block, road block, side road block, everywhere. I got a plaque for that. Rico Vibes from the reggae scene gave us the biggest event of the year.
The biggest event. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people showed up. So what do you think, bro? Do you think it was your status that helped do that, or was it just the Beanie Man name? Because
Beanie Man brought it. I mean, definitely. But I had a mixture crowd. I had people, American, Jamaican, Haitian. I got like a whole lot. So it was more the promotion, because I had it on V103. I had it on BT. You know what I'm saying? I had it on BT. That was one of the promotions. So
how did you build like your network and your connections?
My brother.
Okay.
Slaughter. He knows everybody.
Oh, okay.
He knows everyone.
Yeah. So that helped out a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay. So do you remember your first event though? Like the very first one, and was it a success?
Yes.
It was?
Yes. And I tell you, it's because of my name, that first one. The first one was on Glenwood.
Out here in Atlanta, okay.
It was Stone Love.
Oh, cool.
And I had what's her name? Delicious from Flavor Flav.
What?
Yes.
A
Big Batty Delicious from Flavor Flav. She was there.
Oh yeah, she gonna bring them out, especially back then.
And it was a huge event. And you know that flea market over there on
the one that shut down now?
Okay. On 285?
Yeah.
Glenwood, right there.
Oh,
that's where we had
wow.
our first event.
And it was so once you had your first event, was you just like was it like a drug? Like, oh, I gotta do this again. Like this.
Let me tell you. So the adrenaline is there, and then you make the money, because back in the days events made money.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You made money, and I'm like, oh my God, look how this turned out, and then I'm like, let me do another show.
Yeah.
So I used to do my birthday parties, and they were always a success. People coming, because at that time we used to change into outfits.
Okay,
like 4 or 5 different outfits for the night, and I bring out the fashion. I
was you getting your clothes like custom made?
Oh, they were all custom made. Oh yeah, they were all custom. Yes. I have pictures with a few too. I could send it to you.
Yes.
But yeah, it was all custom made.
Do you think you see how you say I used to change outfits, I used to just make it a big thing. Do you think that was a part of dancehall that we don't have anymore that made it extra fun, right? Is that why you guys have themes? Because sometimes I get tired of the all white, like everybody all white, whatever. But is that why you think they have themes and stuff, just to make something more exciting? Or
absolutely.
You have to put work. You can't just show up here. You got to plan for it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I tell you, back then, dancehall was real dancehall. People not coming out to stare on you, although they coming to see what you're putting on and changing into. They were coming and enjoying themselves, spending their money, and just having a good time.
And dancing.
Not just having a good time. Yes.
Okay. So how was it being a known promoter as a female? Did you receive any hate from males and females, or were you just loved because of your brother and you guys always giving back and just being good people?
Back then, it wasn't so much hate. It was very minimal. If it was there, it wasn't shown. Okay. But it was a straight love.
So do you feel hate now sometimes?
Sometimes, yes.
Is that before the passing of your brother, or you started feeling it after?
No, man. This was during my brother's time.
And you feel it from females, you feel like?
Both females and males.
And males, right? So how do they show that hate? Is it just not coming to your party?
Not coming.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people just not coming.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just cool. either here with me.
Yeah. So have you ever gotten into like a physical altercation at a party?
No.
At one of your parties?
Yeah.
Has anything crazy ever happened at one of your events that like, yo, I'm gonna Keisha them party like crazy?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's good news. So, you know, some people get shot or like
never
things happen.
No drama. I never had a drama at my event. Thank God, you know.
Thank God for real. Especially if you say you have so much hate. I could just imagine like
never had any.
Chicks be on that. They be drinking and shit get crazy sometimes. So what role did the slaughtatone brand play with the Keisha Platinum brand? Like, was it a combination? Did you have your own separate brand at the time?
I had my own separate brand. My brother did his own thing because at one point in time I left and I went back to Florida.
Oh, okay. So he built his brand out here in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to run my restaurant.
Okay.
So, you know, he built himself from there. And, you know, when I left, he pretty much took it out.
Did he just got bigger, you think?
Yeah.
So you had your name before your brother, it sounds like.
Well, actually, no. Slaughtatone was been in existence. But Keisha Platinum, he gave me that name and then he got his name, but his name became way bigger than mine. Because he started playing music, like from Jamaica up here. You know, he started playing.
He was doing like sound clashes and stuff like that, right?
A lot of clashes.
Yeah. So and that's how he was able to like be so well known in the industry. Like everybody know who he was.
Right. So growing up, Tony Mataran and was just all over the place.
He was touring with Tony Mataran now? Whoa, while Tony Mataran was doing his big songs like Dusty Wine and all of that? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay. So Slaughter was, you know, always in the dancehall industry, and he got to know a lot of entertainers and different artists and so forth.
Okay. So with him doing like sound clashes and stuff, do you think that's something that we could bring back today in the Atlanta scene and it'll be successful?
A lot of people don't like controversy.
Like picking a side, right?
Yeah,
like, why not?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of the hypocrisy. But
that's crazy. Because I was talking like with one of my friends one time, and I was talking about like I would love to, because I'm gonna talk to you about this later, but like I'm from New York, and I see the difference with like New York DJs and Atlanta DJs. It's like this and this. Like, you know, we have a couple. You could count on like one hand to me the ones that's really gonna like bring culture music and like know how to balance it and keep the flow going. And I go to a lot of stuff here. I feel like they don't do it. So I was like, I felt like if we just had like Atlanta DJs just clashing against each other just to help them be better, you know, you think that was something that would work, or would it be like, to me, it's like, that's how y'all go friendly competition just to make you do better next time. Like, you can't be messing up people parties and they paying y'all all this money and, you know what I'm saying?
That subject, I tell you, that is a whole kind of worm right there. But, that's a good thing. I mean, a lot of these DJs in Atlanta, they're not ready for any clashes. I don't think they would be able to prove themselves on a platform that say, okay, I'm going to take up a clash between X and Y. I don't think they're ready for that.
But what if we kept them against each other? Like, we're not going to go to New York and let New York DJs just done them off. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could go up and eat 2 liquor wines, 2 can't handle it.
I mean, they could, but I don't think that will sharpen their talents. No.
Because to me, it's just all about practice and like learning the new music, learning the vibes, like. And so to me, some of them, they just don't care to practice. Like,
you know what? I agree with you with practice, but is knowing your crowd.
That too.
You know, like you can't juggle the same way for everybody because people. If you're juggling for a different set of people, you have to know if the people are feeling what you're playing. And I tell you this, energy travels.
Yes.
So if the DJ not full of vibes,
it's not the whole party.
Yeah.
But we do, because I'll be in a party like this, just staring at a DJ like, I want to catch my eye contact. I know some vexed. And they just act like they don't care. Like,
right. But you know what? I realized that the era has changed too.
Okay.
So, you know, back in the days when we had that substance, the music had some form of validity, and the music had some form of substance in there. We could relate to it. Now it's just scamming, sucking.
Yeah, and we miss a lot of like the real culture vibes that was really a part of like early warm up and like will really get the vibes and get you in the mood.
Make you buy a liquor and drink and feel the vibe.
So when it's time now, we drifting at 12:30, 1 o'clock.
For real. Right.
And that's why I'm so excited about your event coming up July 22nd, because I see you bringing back like the 90s vibes. A lot of the people on there, I don't really know who they was, but when I tell like my dad or like people I'm talking to, Kippers, they like, yo, Deli Ross, they like, yo, the vibes from back in the days. So it's like, I love that type of music. Like, I really do. I might not know the artist like that, but I know every song. You understand? Like, when I hear it, I'm really excited about it because I know it's going to be like a great show. And what made you decide to go like for your last event? Like, oh, I'm going to go 90s on them.
That's my favorite era. That's my favorite. That's my favorite era. If you keep it a 90s party, you're going to see me there.
Yeah.
I like 90s music.
Yeah,
I can relate to it.
And it was more calm too back then. Like,
it was much more calm. Absolutely. And you can, you're not afraid. You can't have some older vibes and
you love to drift though,
but who are you drifting to though? When people come in here?
Yeah, for real. Because you could have went and got like Massacre or somebody like that, but they come here all the time.
Right.
So your event that you have it as a year-to-year thing that you do to celebrate your brother?
So I keep 2 events per year since he passed in 21. I did his memorial in 22, but that same year he passed, I did the Flawless because my last Flawless was in 2018, and then he took it over. He did a Flawless in 2019, and it was huge. Real huge.
Yeah.
And then COVID came 2020. So he didn't get to keep it in 2020 because of COVID.
Yeah.
But then 2021, he was supposed to keep it. He passed in 2021.
Okay.
So that didn't happen. However, I decided to keep the Flawless for his birthday, just for, to keep his memories going. During 2021 Flawless, 2022 Flawless, and 2023, it has been a lot because it's February and then July.
Okay.
February 20th he passed, so I do his memorial every February 20th, and that's it's a free event. People come drink, and they
have a good time. Celebrate him and stuff.
Right, and that's a free event where only thing. So
Flawless, every time, even when your brother was having Flawless, you say he took it over from you. Was it always a stage show or was it just vibes, like a party, like the memorial?
No, it wasn't always a stage show. It was more of like, we'll bring out artists.
Okay.
So his Flawless in 2019 was Da Vinci, Singer J, Deli.
Okay.
His Flawless, And the year before that, I had Yanni Curvy Diva, and then, as I said, 2020, there was no Flawless. And then 2021, I had it, and it was artists. So this one here is just the grand finale based on the fact that I am.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, why you want to stop it now?
All right. So my plate is full. I love my brother. I could have an event every day for him. But the energy that I have to put out to get a response.
Too much memories for you sometime when every year you got to go through this?
No, because I have daily memories.
Okay.
No, but just the energy that I have to put out to promote the events, it's becoming overwhelming for me. It has. And the way in which the party scene is set up here is, if you don't come, I ain't coming to yours. I don't have
them up group chat. For real, I heard they said that they would put it in the group chat real quick and fast, but no, go out of it. Not yours. I'm saying and I've heard that from other people that wants to throw events or like nervous about trying to throw an event because they feel like they would get blackballed for and I'll be like, what reason? Who knows the reason? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it sucks that it's like that because I feel like the Caribbean scene here is so small.
Actually, it's not.
It's not?
You ever see an igloo? You ever see a Sands?
No, I've never been to Sands. I've been to Igloo, but in Florida.
Oh, well,
I've never been to one here. But I feel like when I go out, I don't go out as much, but I feel like when I go out, I see the same people.
Okay, so the regulars,
Yeah.
yeah, they have a small amount.
Yeah.
But the Caribbean population here in Atlanta is
huge.
tremendous. It's huge.
Oh, okay.
They just don't choose to go to every event, and they can. I mean, people have their life to live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's a huge. It's a huge.
Really? You think it's bigger than like New York and Maryland and Florida and stuff?
Of course.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't think that.
Yes, but it's just the people that choose to party. Because if you look at, all right, so for example, if you look at an igloo event here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I've never been to Igloo Atlanta.
It's thousands
I went
of people.
one time and we couldn't even get in because they stopped letting people in. That was when I first moved here.
Have you ever been to Rum Punch on a Sunday?
Almost every Sunday, Manifa step goes.
But you see them.
I love Rum Punch.
Exactly. And they're
do you know who throws that event?
Yeah. What's his name again?
Mm-hmm. Is it something they've been doing for years or something? Mm-hmm. Wow, that thing is crazy.
It started out in Gwinnett. I used to go when it's in Gwinnett. I've never been to the one downtown, but it started out in Gwinnett. I remember when I, just moved back to Atlanta. It was someplace I think it's in Duluth or Sugarloaf. I'm not too sure.
Oh.
Yeah, and it started off at a restaurant. It was really small. Oh yeah, it was really small until they took it. Drag It. That's the guy.
Oh.
Drag It. And lots of
there's a lot of people that's not even Caribbean that be up in there.
Absolutely.
Turning up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Rum Punch is shout out to that promoter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So how important is it for you to carry on your brother's foundation? Like, because I know I seen your Rico interview and you said that, you didn't even know how much people loved your brother or how much people he helped. You know what I'm saying? And you were like, oh my gosh, like, so how important was that to you to like continue that legacy?
Yeah, it was very important.
And are you going to continue that even after the...
So, Flawless is not the only revenue that we do get. So, I'm actually gearing towards corporations and companies now because I'm a legitimate foundation.
Yes, yes.
So, I don't think I have to bleach every night, drink liquor. Every event. Yeah. Just to bring on my brother legacy. I mean, there's more. I mean, there are different.
That was beautiful. Yeah. The way you said that, you just make it sound, like I didn't have to bleach, be up every night, tiring on myself, drinking alcohol. That's not really too godly to be just drinking every single day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you don't go, people act like,
why you didn't come to my event? Where were you? What were you doing? Why didn't you come? Why didn't you send me some money in my Cash App and send me for support? Yeah, I don't think I need to do that.
Mm-hmm. You don't.
I don't.
Especially if you've been you like OG.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Like, it's just like specialty if I come. Like, for real, this is just, that's what you build your name for. Like, that's what brands are built for. It's like, and if y'all going to keep trying to lowball who I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
So I have decided to, if I don't feel like going to an event, I don't.
Just don't go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So after Flawless, it's like, if I feel like going out, I go out. I have different hobbies that I choose to do now. And I guess the older you get, it comes with the territory. Mm-hmm. I love to travel. Yeah. I like to do different things. I like to see different people.
What's your favorite place to travel to that you've been so far? Besides Jamaica, because I know we all love JA.
And I don't love JA.
You don't? I love it. I love going to Jamaica.
Jamaica used to be my favorite place to travel, but the crime rate in Jamaica has escalated so much that it's a turn off for me. And I guess it's a remembrance of why I don't like down there, because that's where it took my brother's life. And that was like home for him. Yes. So to be quite frank with you, I'm a beachy person. So if it's not Santorini, Greece, it's
Greece? Yes. You've been to Greece?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's like
beautiful place. I would love to live there.
Live there?
Yes.
They have Jamaican people there?
I would think so. When I was there, I didn't see any, but Jamaican people is there. But it's trust me.
You like, I was there, so. Greece? Oh my gosh.
Santorini.
That's what did you love about just like the beach vibes? You said like
waking up in the morning and just looking outside, it's just pure blue. The sky is just blue and pretty, and the buildings are white.
Oh wow.
I don't know. My favorite color is white.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and Sada's favorite color is white too. So mixing that blueness from the sea and the sky, and then all the buildings.
So much more real, right?
Yeah.
It show you how beautiful life really is. We don't even have a beach in Atlanta. That's the only thing I don't like. Cause I love Atlanta, but we ain't got no beach.
I know we don't.
Like that's like shady.
You could go to Savannah.
How far is Savannah? I used to live in Savannah years ago. How far is Savannah from here?
3 hours.
Who's driving 3 hours to the beach?
If you like the beach, you have 3 hours to the beach. Far.
That's like we don't got no casinos either.
Oh yeah, we don't have a casino.
Yeah, like that thing. We gotta drive like 3 hours to the casino.
Yeah, we don't have a casino.
You like to gamble? You go to Vegas?
I go to Vegas, but I'm not a big gambler.
Okay.
I'm not. I take risks, but I'm not a gambler when it comes on to, because I don't know how to play blackjack and all of that stuff.
Yeah, you know blackjack is where it's set.
Yes.
Diane, want to play roulette? Or are you going to play the machine?
I play the machine.
Yeah.
I take my little 20. I'm like, I want it back.
Yes. That's exactly how I be too, period. Do you have any advice for... So are you leaving? You're not leaving the scene completely? Cause
No. I have a lot of friends that are here, and I mean...
Not the city, the scene, like the party scene. You're just not throwing your own... that one event anymore, but you'll still have his memorial. Are you gonna still have like your birthday event?
No. I don't. You don't have that. My birthdays
so just a memorial.
Just a
one event a year, which is I see that's nice. Yeah. So do you have any advice for like any upcoming promoters that want to get into the scene and want to start doing like any advice that you can give them?
Go for it. Like,
do you think they should?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Listen, I would not tell anyone not to go for it, because you can throw something and it's just a hit.
Yeah.
So just go for it. Please try not to, like, for example, if they have an annual event every year, don't go and take that date, because it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, for example, Black and White. Vibes Crew have their Black and White Mother's Day weekend. Okay. And that's been going on for 20, 30 years. Yeah. Don't go on that night. Terrence has his birthday.
Oh, shout out Terrence. Yeah.
Just don't know. I don't like stuff like that. Boogsy Bam Bam has his Black and White as well. That's their date. Leave it alone, please.
Okay. Is there a way that you can find these things out, like before trying? Because when you just booking I'm gonna do my first event. Is there a way that you could call somebody you could contact to be like
Rico? Try to get in contact with Rico. Try to get in contact with Driveway Cam. Okay. Try to get in contact with promoters too, because they know. And just try not to keep your event on a night that somebody else is keeping theirs.
That's kind of like a sign of disrespect, kind of.
To be quite frank with you, it's not really disrespect, but it's just business savvy. I mean, why you're going to cut your crowd in half when you can have all of it?
You know
what I'm saying?
Some people try to, we going to go to both.
Yeah, you can listen. By the time they come out, they're going to come out at 12 o'clock. 1 to 2 at one event, and then 2 to 4.
It's waste of time.
Waste of time.
Energy too.
And gas. Because you got to drive to a different location.
Yeah.
I don't think that's something that I would recommend. I don't like it. And sometimes I had to do it. And trust me, I hate it. And that event, if you're going to plan and go there and support and buy a bottle or two, you have to hurry up and cut your bottle. Yeah. You can't bring your bottle to the next party. So what's the point? There are plenty of Fridays, there are plenty of Saturdays, there are plenty of Sundays. Choose one of them. Thursday night is Gal Farm.
Yeah.
Leave Gal Farm alone.
Yeah, for real. That was good. That was good advice. So do you support like every weekly events?
No,
or
I can't.
Not support. I mean, like, do you think that's a good idea to like have something every Wednesday? Like how Gal Farm is every Thursday, Grown Punch is every Sunday. Do you think that's smart?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it works for you. Absolutely.
So just do it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So would you ever become a mentor to anybody coming up, like somebody like me or whoever that's just like...
Absolutely.
Oh, they look up to you and they just need advice, or they just want to talk to you, or just get your input on...
I have a few mentees in real estate, that is. But yeah, I do have.
Okay.
So, absolutely.
So do you think that the parties in New York and Florida and DC are a better representation of the dancehall culture?
Absolutely.
So what do you think Atlanta is missing, that the authentic? Because when I go to Jamaica, I feel it, and when I go to like New York, I feel it. I don't really feel it here. I love it. I love the scene here a lot, but it's really a difference.
It is. It's a significant.
What do you think the difference? Is it the music, the DJs, or is it?
No, because remember,
people?
sometimes we bring out of town DJs here.
Yeah. So what do you think it is?
The people.
The people. You think they're like more country or something?
Not necessarily. It's the people. It's the people. I don't know. I have not put my hands on it yet, but it's just the people, because the vibes in Florida is different from the vibes here.
It is.
Yeah. And the vibes in New York is significantly different.
It's like New York, you feel like you back at home. Florida, yeah. But Atlanta,
have you ever seen like an event called Resurrection on the Green?
No.
In New York?
No.
Thousands of people everybody dressed in all white and just representing and clean and nice. Milk and honey.
Yeah. I heard of milk and honey.
Everybody just
clean and nice. You see how you said clean and nice? You know, like Jamaicans were very like proper, love to look good, even when you home with no money. Like y'all for come out looking your best.
Atlanta's not like that.
Yeah. So, and that's like a theme, like how you have your all white. You gotta come out looking like, you know, real, just clean, super clean. Don't get nothing for your outfit.
Right.
Do you think an event that's like the total opposite would do good? Like, say, you know how like when you was in high school, you'll have like tacky day. You gotta come to the party looking tacky as hell.
Of course.
You think that would be like fun dance hall country would be like excited to be a part of? You think so?
Theme parties did well here.
Yeah.
They used to have like an army wear. You wear your army. They used to have like pink and white. They used to have like.
You ever heard of the girl in New York? Wear your money and buy a t-shirt.
Oh yeah. Serious, right? Yeah. They have the down here.
Two girls, I want to see a money and put on a shirt. Like,
what? Yes.
Like, make it fun and mixy, like, you know, vibes. So you do think that stuff will work? I was wondering that, because
I like those kind of events.
You don't have to think too much or like be so proper or whatever. So how can people support your foundation?
So currently I like the day after the event, we're doing pretty much a drive where we collect stuff. We collect the books, the bags, the clothes, the shoes, the schoolwear, you know. If you're not planning on giving, you can support the event and get something in return by attending the festivity of Flawless, which is going to be on Saturday.
Yes.
And buy a ticket, $30.
Is it 30 at the door too?
No.
How much at the door? You don't know yet?
No, it depends on how inside is. Yeah. You know?
I've been to the door at Bliss that paid $70, $80.
Yeah.
But it'd be worth it.
I mean, it's not, I'm not going to do a 70, 80, but I'm telling you, it's more economical for you to get the tickets now. It's only $30.
Yep.
You know, once you get to the door, $40, $50, it's going to go up there because
it's going to be a lot of people there, I believe.
Yeah.
I have faith. I feel like it. The way I was seeing people promoting it and talking about it and like so excited about it, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was so excited to meet you. And, you know, shout out to Summertime. She introduced
us. Oh,
or
yes.
whatever.
She is a sweetheart.
Yes. I was like, yeah.
Nice.
And she talks so highly of you. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you have to. She's like a female. Are you like one of the biggest female promoters in Atlanta?
Oh, naturally. No. Not at all. Not at all.
And I want to ask you that too. Like, did you have any like female promoters that you were influenced by that you looked up to like before you even like really got so heavy into it? No. I think my brother's drive. My brother, you know, he's the one who got me into all of this, you know, because I was like a good little girl going to school,
doing my thing, exactly. And then like, man, I'm coming out play tonight, so you for come with me. He's the one who got me into this whole dancehall thing. Yeah.
So you're not like one of the biggest?
No, you have. No, they have. They have Maxine Vibes, Charming Vibes. They have,
and they've been doing it for years.
Donnie Metro, some big ones, some big long time.
And they out here in Atlanta. So when you have state your fame like in Atlanta, do you stay there, or do you have parties in other states too?
So yeah, I have parties in Florida. I had parties in Florida. I had parties in New York as well, New Jersey.
Oh wow! So that's like celebrities type of status.
I don't know all of
that. It is. You can go to different states and still like pull a crowd. Even
and trust me, you see New York. When I had my parties in New York, oh God, no,
it's crazy.
Yes. And people come and they support you. They pay at the door and they buy their bottles and they don't ask for discounts. Yeah.
You know, New York is there. It's like New York understand what it is.
Yeah. They got the memo.
They get the memo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Keisha, it was so nice talking to you.
It was a pleasure, my dear.
Yes,
and I hope to have, back. Let's go. 90s this.
Are you gonna start your podcast?
Yes.
Do you have a name for it or anything?
It's Keisha Jones Production.
Okay. And what would be like your theme you want to do on your podcast? Is it just gonna be like talking about things that's going on, or are you gonna have guests?
I am. So it's real estate, everyday life.
Oh, real estate.
The foundation. It's just a variety of things happening. That's consist. Want to be consistent of the podcast. I just started, so getting a hang of it.
But you're known, so I'm sure you make a couple phone calls, get some
people on there. Absolutely, I'm gonna have a few special guests and so forth. Yeah, and I'm gonna hope to have you on there soon too.
What? I want to vlog your party though, because I do that too on my channel. Like I go to I usually do like a lot of hip hop events. I go vlog like Jada and all of them, like if they have an event. But I also love to do stage shows. That's why I asked you about like if it wasn't always a stage show, because I'd rather go to a stage show than like just like a regular party.
Right.
And, like even when I went to Cableton show the other day, it was just like lit. You know what I'm saying? So
Cableton was full of vibes.
Yeah. Was you there? Yeah,
I was.
Cableton show was so nice.
Yes, and hot.
Yeah. So I would like to vlog the event, like make videos of it. You have like Schoolboy performing, Kid Pridge, and all of that. So do you have people video? I know you probably have Driveway there, right? But what do they do with the footage? Do they put it on YouTube so like other people can like watch it in full?
I think so, but I think I might need like a full video. Not where like Driver just only have a few sections. I think I might need like a whole full video.
What you mean? Because of like the whole part, you want to
somebody to video the whole thing.
The people that's in the crowd, and
like Video Man Chanel or one of them people.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't think about it. So just now.
Remember back in the days when we used to have like Pasa and all that, and you could literally go and watch the whole party, hear the DJ set, hear what's playing. That's kind of how I used to know like all the new songs and stuff, because you just hear the whole party, see all the dances. We don't have dances and stuff like that no more. But
yeah, they have the drift though. I saw they did it last night at the
party. Like the dancehall queen.
Oh, the dancehall queen. That was a good.
Yeah, so the top and do all that craziness in the party and just bring all the vibes. And you have the dancers, the male dance groups and stuff like that. Yeah. All of that.
Yeah, that was a good time.
So what time the performance is going to start?
Well, door opens at 10. Hopefully we can start the performances about 2 a.m.
So do you have somebody to help you with like planning that part of it? Like you have 30 minutes, because you know how people like.
Oh, I'm gonna be the host on stage. I am going to.
You know, it's so fun. These Jamaican men, them don't know if
trust me. I'm gonna control it. Me gonna control it, man. So, it's pretty much. If I say it's 15 minutes, I'm gonna come. Yeah. Time. One. That's it. They know. Everybody know what time it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it a little bit different. Like at the end, I'm not gonna have like maybe about a few people will actually get to go on individually, and then I'm gonna have because the vibes when everybody just bomb rush it and just have that experience. Yeah. And
you do like a 2-line.
Yes, and then pass it on and come back.
How Bunty and Beanie was doing.
Right. I like that kind of vibe. I like that kind of vibe.
Fun. That's like real Keisha. That was set off the party. Like,
that's my intention. I don't want to just. You go. No, because it gets boring after a minute. Once you have everybody present, give a piece, and then start. Yes.
Get to go catch a breath, think of
and then come back again.
Yeah. That's like a silly time. Yeah. And then you have the artists you have; they're used to that. That's their era.
That's their time, and they know how to.
They know how to do it. Like these new artists can't do that.
They were like, we sang this thing again. We sing that already.
Yeah. That was smart, Keisha. I think that's really gonna set up the party. Well, I can't wait for your event July 22nd. You always do it July 22nd too?
No, because guess what happened is that
somebody stole your date. That's why you feel.
Actually, no. He was born July 24th. So any Saturday that weekend falls on.
That's what you do it. I see one other party happening on your date.
No, 2 other parties happening. Yeah.
I see some water party. I'm like, nobody.
Yeah, they have a water party and they have this next thing called
I did see the form. I said, nah, like, the form, I formed that.
I mean, but it's cool because that's in the daytime.
Oh, I figured it was probably a day party.
Yeah, there's a day party and then there's a night party too.
It is?
Yeah, there's a night party called...
yeah, promote the people that think. Let me say, I mean, still gonna come to your party anyway.
Let me tell you this. It don't matter. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna be quite frank with you. It don't matter. But there is a party that night as well.
So you plan on getting lit that night as your last?
No.
You're not gonna turn. You're not gonna. Hennessy,
no, not my style, not my style. More like focusing on,
Are you gonna cry?
You know what's funny? Let me tell you what's funny. Whenever the month July hits, it's just like, ugh. My dad was born July. His daughter was born July.
Yeah.
You know,
it was cancers?
No, my dad is a Leo.
Leo, okay.
And then Slaughter is a Cancer.
Cancer.
Hold on, which one of them after the 21st?
After the 21st? That must be July. That's Leo.
Leo.
Yeah, because Cancers is I'm a Cancer. My birthday June 30th.
Okay, so my dad is a Cancer.
Okay.
And my daughter is a Cancer, and then Slaughter is a Leo. Because Slaughter is the 24th. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And my brother Turtle is the 24th too.
Okay. Yeah. Who's Turtle? I heard a lot about that name before.
Turtle? What you hear about turtles?
Oh, maybe it's somebody else. Let's stop to think that.
No. Tell me.
No, I don't know. I didn't hear anything specific, but you know how you hear like certain names. Just like when I heard your name, even if I didn't really know much, I knew you like in the space of like promoter.
So Slaughtatone is my brother. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
okay. So are you the only girl?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like it's a bud.
Yeah, I am the only girl.
That's what's up, Keisha. Well, shout out to you being such a beautiful female too. Nice personality. I love that.
Thank you.
You know, you're not stuck up on thing.
Yeah,
it's
real. You know, when you be your true self, it just comes natural.
Everything comes natural, right? Mm-hmm. Well, shout out to event Flawless celebrating Slaughtertown, Keisha the Foundation. Y'all gonna be giving back books and what else? Book bags, pencils,
school supplies, and
whatever. Can they bring it to the party or no?
I mean,
you said after the party, but
after the party this Sunday, we're gonna do outside of Rico's place. We're just gonna have everybody drop it off right at Bliss.
Oh, at Bliss. Okay. So I'm gonna definitely stop by that day too and drop some stuff off and support the thing. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So big up Keisha Platinum. Y'all can follow her on all social media platforms at
IamKeishaPlatinum.com on Instagram, and at my real estate page is Keisha the Realtor at .ATL.
So Keisha, you still selling $1 million properties?
Oh yes. Yes, ma'am.
You love real estate?
Love it. Yeah. That's the only thing that allows me to get my freedom and to do whatever.
Is it like flipping stuff? Like, you know how like it's like
flip houses too.
Like dudes will like put money into like, you know, things and then they flip it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the same thing with houses, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. And then if you're looking to buying a real estate or selling your home, just call me up and I'll take care of it.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out. Y'all hit up Keisha Platinum for all things real estate. Well, she ain't doing parties like that no more, but she's still going to be outside.
Yes, I'm gonna be outside. Whenever that little urge comes, I'm gonna be outside.
Yeah, outside. I drift. Let me stop. All right, bye.
Bye.
Later.